Argentina.
Argentina.
Argentina, world champions now.
Leo Messi.
Messi.
It's been called the best World Cup final ever.
Best game in the history of the World Cup ever.
All right, just woke up. A lot earlier than I wanted to, but so excited. After 12 years of waiting, today is finally the day we've all been waiting for, the World Cup final. Today is Messi's day, so God willing, he'll be picking up that trophy and carrying it high, and he deserves it. So follow me today. I'm gonna walk you through it. We're gonna get to the finals, and we're gonna see some magic happen. I have a lot of unspent energy, so decided to take a moment to come out to the 321 Museum right here near Khalifa International Stadium and just check it out and feel the football vibes before the big game. All right, so basically I was gonna jump on the metro just to kind of get the fan experience. Absolute zoo. You can see it back there, backed up to hell. I think obviously anybody's going, so everybody wants to be in the area for the game. And so I just called an audible, jumped out, and I'm gonna grab an Uber to go to the stadium. I don't even know where the Uber's gonna drop us off, but hopefully close by, and I'm gonna gun it to the closing ceremony. So wish me luck. All right, jumped out of the cab because it took way too long. Everything's gridlock here. The stadium is over there. It's already 4:30, so the closing ceremony, we're gonna probably start missing parts of it. So we just gotta keep gunning it. All right, thankfully, I made it. I got my running shoes on, I gunned it. Now let's get past security. Who's gonna win?
Argentina, brother.
What's the score? What's the score?
3-1.
3-1. What's the score? What's the score? What's your guess?
2-0 to France.
You're Brazilian though?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, they hate it. They hate
Messi, ciao, Messi, ciao, Messi, ciao.
So when we got to the stadium, we were so excited because literally 2 days before, we did not even have tickets to the finals. But my friend Rahul insisted on trying to find us a pair that made sense, and we were able to get some really good priced ones in level 1 with all the fans, which incidentally, there were probably 10 Argentinian fans to every single French fan, which made it even more exciting. So the game started off to Argentina's favor. They were attacking nonstop, and they were attacking our side because I was on the French side initially when the game kicked off, so attacking our side a goal. And what was genius is putting Di Maria on the left flank because he was wreaking havoc on the left side, which was able to help him draw a foul, which then Messi lined up and scored, and we went absolutely wild. So I literally saw the second goal unfolding in front of my eyes, moving from the right to the left, absolute fluid passes. And when we saw McAllister passing the ball to Di Maria, was wide open on the left, I knew it was all over. And bam, what a phenomenal goal from Di Maria.
2-0 up, it's been beautiful. Just listen to how amazing the music is.
At the halftime, we decided to cross the stadium and get into the Argentinian side with all the ultra fans.
I'm on the Argentinian side, and I don't have a voice.
Suddenly, the French team came to life. I think some of the subs really changed the momentum of the game, and boom, they draw the first penalty, which they score, and then Mbappe scores that second stunning goal. My heart sank. I had to sit down after standing for 2 hours. The fans around me were quieting down, some of them, and it was just shocking. So we just didn't think it was possible.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 2-2. It's going to be the most important 15 minutes of overtime in Messi's life. Please, let's do this.
And the guy standing next to me says, hey, since you've arrived, Argentina have been losing. Can you please go away? I swear. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm like in the middle of this thing is happening. And just as he says that, 2 minutes later, Messi scores a stunning goal. It comes together, and now Argentina is leading 3-2, and the guy turns around crying and weeping, and I'm crying, and he kisses me and hugs me and apologizes for what he said. It was literally a magical, magical moment.
Penalties. What a horrible way to decide the World Cup final.
So now, as you know, Mbappe scores that third goal, sending the game to dreaded penalties. And I hate penalties because nobody deserves to lose a game based on penalties. That being said, Messi lines up, scores his penalty, and I'm thinking worst case, at least he did everything he could to that point of the game. And then Emiliano Martinez, the goalkeeper of Argentina, starts messing with the heads of the French players like he did with the Colombians in Copa America. And I think that really helped push the French over the edge. They missed 2 penalties, one of which he saves, and now we're in that last penalty. I couldn't even watch it. So I'm watching it on the screen with my phone like aimed behind me, watching the thing unfold, and when he scores it, it takes a couple of seconds to register because I could not believe Argentina finally won. Messi finally won his World Cup. We were so emotional. It was such a cathartic experience, as if it was written, as if it was like kismet, as if it was fated that this would happen on that day, in that moment. Unbelievable experience.
What a final, possibly one of the best ever. The drama, the crazy, lost my voice. This thing is unreal. It's like a fairy tale story, like something you've never seen. Unbelievable. Waited 12 years for this, for that moment, and the moment came. What could be better? Unreal. Unreal scenes.
Yeah.
Was this the best World Cup you've ever seen? Is this the best World Cup final you've ever had?
Probably it is. Yeah, definitely.
So these guys literally came from Argentina, went back, and then came back again for the final. And she was telling me, you were saying like people are so crazy about football in Argentina.
Really crazy.
That they're willing to do what? To sell their homes or what?
Their homes and cars and everything.
To come.
Because we won this World Cup. We're so happy. Woo!
I don't know why that night was so emotional. Maybe it's the fact that we waited 12 years for that moment. Maybe it's the fact that the Argentinian fan base was one of the largest represented in Qatar, and they had traveled so far, given up so much to be there at that moment. Maybe it's the fact that Messi had played 172 games for Argentina, scored almost 100 goals, attended 5 World Cups, and finally he had his moment in the sun. So that moment, that time, we cried, we rejoiced, because we had just witnessed history. We had just witnessed the greatest World Cup final ever.
From the streets to the airport, directly. Thank you, Qatar, for such an incredible experience. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to the workers. Thank you to the volunteers. And really just thank you for making this such an incredible finals and World Cup experience.